The Seahawks received a real scare this afternoon during practice out at Eastern Washington. All-pro safety Kenny Easley was injured during a drill, and he had to be carried off the field on a stretcher. But the injury, a sprained left knee and left ankle, does not appear to be all that serious, although head coach Chuck Knox said tonight he's not sure just how long his star defensive back will be out. But there have been reports it will be only a week. The former UCLA All-American was hurt during a full-team drill when one teammate stepped on his left ankle while another player fell across his left leg. Well, Easley is a former AFC Rookie of the Year, and he's made a trip to the Pro Bowl in each of the last 3 seasons. In 1984, Easley led the NFL in interceptions and was voted the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's hope he's not hurt seriously. Dallas Cowboys got some good news today. Holdout running back Tony Dorsett has agreed to a new contract, and he will join the team tomorrow. Dorsett has been having some financial problems, including owing the IRS over $400,000, and he's been seeking a new contract. He got it today, and also Cowboys President Schramm outlined the new deal.
Well, it's for 5 years. That he had 3 years remaining on his old contract, and we extended it and structured it for 5 years so that we could accomplish the goal that I have said that I wanted to do, and that was to structure an arrangement with Tony that he could complete his career, and when he walked away from his career, that he could walk away with pride and still have some financial stability.
In baseball, the Mariners and the Angels got together for the last time in the '85 season. They played a doubleheader in the Kingdome today. Take a look at the highlights from the opening game. Top of the second inning for the Angels. After a Reggie Jackson double, Bob Boone answers with a single to left field. That scores Reggie, and it was 1-0 Angels. Mariners almost got that run back when Gorman Thomas sends a fly ball to left field. Rupert Jones is under it. Jack Bercani now is on third. He will try and score in the play, but watch the throw from Jones right on the money. Bercani nailed at the plate. It was still 1-0 Angels. Mariners finally got on the board in the 7th with the score still 1-0. Al Collins will single to left, and that would score Phil Bradley, and it was tied at 1-1. That's the way it stayed until the 12th inning. Rod Carew of the Halos will break the tie, a double past Dave Henderson in center field. Former Spokane Indian Gary Pettis can score from second. It was 2-1 Angels, but California didn't stop there. Next batter, former Mariner Rupert Jones. He doubles down the line and right. That would score Carew from second. That made it 3-1. Jones out at second, but the Angels took the opener 3-1 the final. Now in the second game, the Mariners came back to get the split. Jim Beattie went 6 innings without giving up a run. Al Collins hit his 11th home run of the year. Final 6-1. It was batting practice for the Red Sox against the Royals. Bill Buckner with a grand slam to help the Boston cause. And in Minnesota, the Twins lost both ends of a double dip to the A's. Don Sutton with a shutout in the opener. In Baltimore, the Orioles outslugged the Indians, while the White Sox gave up 4 runs in the top of the 9th to the Yankees, and it was New York winning by 3. Blue Jays beat the Rangers 4-1, and the Tigers win behind the pitching of Jack Morris. He fires a 6-hitter. In New York, the Mets and the Phillies pick it up in the 9th. Phillies leading 2-0, but not for long. Gardenhire with the bunt. The throw to first gets away. Howard Johnson can score on the play for the Mets, and New York was within 1. It was 2-1 Philadelphia. And then with 1 out and the bases loaded for New York, it's Keith Hernandez at the plate. He will send a ground ball to second. Juan Samuel flips to second for 1. Over to first, double play as the Phillies knock off the Mets 2-1. The Mets' winning streak ends at 9, and the Cardinals move to within 1/2 game of the Mets after being rained out in St. Louis. LA Dodgers continue to impress tonight, shutting out the Braves, and the Padres move into sole possession of second behind the Dodgers after stopping the Reds. The Astros were 2 runs better than the Pirates, while the Expos beat the Cubs 8-7. Out at the fairgrounds tonight, the Indians left 13 runners on base, and they lost to Eugene 5-2. The final, same 2 teams again tomorrow night. And horse racing out at Playfair tonight, the feature race was won by Northern Storm, returning 21.80, 620, and 360. Irish Shine was second and paid $320 and $3. Sea of Khalif was third and returned $680. That's it.
So Tony Dorsett gets a big deal. We don't know how much.
Well, he's going to need a lot of money, no matter how much it is. He owes a lot of money to the IRS.
The IRS is down there cheering him on for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you, Dan. For Dan Kleckner, Debbie Wild, the rest of the Q6 Night News team, I'm Randy Shaw. Thank you for joining us. The Tonight Show comes up next in stereo right here on Q6.